Man, bro, this last couple of weeks has just been wild.
Yeah, they have.
Man, like we are officially two. So we didn't make an episode last week.
You know how long it's been since we recorded? Neither of us had tattoos last time we recorded.
Oh yeah. Before we start that, hey everyone, welcome to the Four Planet Podcast. I'm your host, your co-host, one of the hosts is Mars, Hip Nerd Mars, Media Nerd Mars, Mars the boy, Mars the kid. Once again, you know who I am.
And Milz, aka Milz KFT, aka Jebediah Joestar, aka the strongest nigga in the squad, aka aka your favorite babysitter, aka the prophet, aka oh shit, what does Manny always say?
Golden Boy.
Yeah, Golden Boy, aka I got a degree, aka I don't know. I'm done.
I forgot. Jebediah Joestar is the greatest meme. For anyone who doesn't know, and for anyone who cares, because we only have like 50 watchers on a weekly basis, we just finished watching part 3, 4, and 5, or what's animated of 5 of JoJo Bizarre Adventures.
Yep.
And now we're gonna go back and rewatch part 1 and part 2 in some shape or form because
We are?
yeah, I feel like we have to.
All right.
We need more JoJo in our lives.
I'm down.
Even though part 1 and part 2 is just...
I'll finish it in between finishing Durarara.
Are you in X2 yet?
Yeah, I'm in X2.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go watch Mob Psychic 100 because I feel like that's gonna hold me off until One Punch Man drops later this month, actually.
Damn.
Yeah, when it's up, it's gonna be April 2nd, and it should be coming out.
I feel like I'm really getting into the nerd life again because aside from Dragon Ball Super, I wasn't watching anything.
I'm with you on that. Like, other than watching actually, I wasn't even watching Card Fight Vanguard, the anime, for a while.
I think before that, the last thing I was really invested in was like Naruto. And I was in like high school and early college with that.
Yeah. It's been a minute since I've like really just invested into like, I've never been on like the seasonal anime grind like a lot of people have been.
Yeah.
But man, it's really nice to be like to look forward to watching stuff. Like, I don't know, I was keeping up with the Flash, but even that has been rocky.
Well, to all the girls I could have talked to, goodbye.
Look, actually, there's so much going on in the next month or two, bro. Like, okay. So this month we have to go see Shazam, which we have to talk about. Us, we have to talk about. Endgame, we have to talk about.
Yep.
Then next month we got to talk about all the stuff that's probably going to be coming out after Endgame. So we have like all the
bro, I'm not doing
all the speculation, bro.
done.
There's gonna be a Vision and Scarlet Witch TV show.
It don't matter. I'm retiring from Marvel
X-Men,
movies.
bro. Fantastic Four, bro.
I'm retiring from
You
Marvel
ready for
movies.
the MCU Wolverine though?
Nope. Hugh Jackman's my hashtag not my Wolverine.
Oh man, so much. And then at the end of May, there's gonna be like, I'm gonna be super hype about Flash season 6 because season 5 is gonna be over.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go into the dry ass summer.
Oh yeah, I'm going to the beach every day. I'm gonna just vlog.
He has work.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll go after. I'm gonna go to Ventura and take a cute girl to a Denny's for a romantic lunch date.
I hope you show her this.
Hell no. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna send it to her. I'm gonna add her on Facebook and I'm gonna send this to her.
Nah, cause in order to stop that, I gotta give a shout out to my wife. You know, my future wife. You know which one I'm talking about.
Oh, it was on. Okay, never mind.
The future wife.
The future wife.
Yep.
I don't want to say her name. I ain't gonna get beat up for saying her name on here.
I don't want to say her name because I'm pretty sure her Instagram name has her last name in it, and I'm not doing all that. But if she sees this, I just want her to know that it's confirmed that she is my future wife.
I'm gonna make sure she sees it.
All right, cool. Because she didn't believe that I had said that before on an earlier podcast.
I'm just a sad sap. I'm just a baby penguin, bro.
Got the trust issues from start to finish, bro, before anything even happened.
You really do.
No, not me, her.
You too.
What are you? I got all the trust, bro. All of it.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just saying, bro. Let people do what they gonna do. You can't control them.
So we're gonna do a little bit of updates on some of the stuff that we talked to a couple weeks ago about. I think we only got one update though.
Like Juicy.
Some mullet. I didn't want to talk about him. Like
I'll never get over the way you said his name on this
Juicy
podcast.
Smollett.
Like, it is forever immortalized on the internet.
It's Juicy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, okay, so I made an Instagram video like the day that it happened, that he got off his charges. And I was just mad. Because it was garbage. The district, not the district attorney, the judge took in consideration his bail and his community service and his symbol in the community and decided to acquit him of all charges. What makes it fucking funny is that the police chief, the DA, and like a couple other people were just like, I don't know how this man did not get charged with a crime.
I don't know how he did either. At least, but did you see that? I think, is it the feds that are gonna investigate it now or something like that?
Oh, he ain't getting away with it after that.
Something like that. I think Trump or somebody said something about it. Because I don't understand how you could fake an attack.
Are you telling me Trump's actually doing something for the black community that
bro,
I like?
You gotta commend him, dog.
No, I'm cool. I love him though.
Yeah, I don't see how you could fake an attack. Say it was two white dudes who beat you up with MAGA hats on, and then they catch the two dudes and they're like Jamaican as fuck.
Nigerian.
Oh yeah.
They from my motherland, bro.
The motherland.
The motherland.
And then when they get caught, say, oh, he paid us to whoop his ass. So he can make up this whole story. And then after all that comes out, he gets the charges dropped. Like how you commit a crime, at least a conspiracy for, I don't know, something. Like
I have said this before and I will say it again. Gay people get prosecuted in the public eye every single fucking day. I understand that we've made great strides about just, accepting and normalizing, quote unquote normalizing, like gay culture in America. And I know we see it differently because we live in the Los Angeles County. But them niggas still get ridiculed. And the same for black people. Nigga, we've been getting ridiculed since the 1600s, bro.
It be like that sometimes.
Bro, Columbus brought a bunch of us over and we was just hurt.
And we here now. We still hurt. We ain't never recover from that.
So if you got to fake an attack, dude, just do your time. Do your time.
Did I tell you about earlier this week when my coworker thought I was doing coke real quick?
I want to hear this story now.
All right, so I was just like stressed at work, right?
As always.
So I'm sitting there. It's been a hard week. I got like 4 projects. I've just been like whooping my ass basically. So I sit down at my desk and I go to like put my head down and I put my hands like this and I go like this. And I go. And as soon as I do that, one of the accountants walks in and she just looks at me and she goes back to what she's doing and she looks again. I'm like, I swear to God, I was not doing a line of coke right now. And she was like, I just had to double take. Like, it just looked weird. I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I put my hands on my face. I like inhaled as I was coming back up. And it just looked like it was just bad. It was horrible. My coworkers were laughing at me. I was laughing at myself. I was embarrassed. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I put in my AirPods and I gave them to you. And then I bought new AirPods and now here we are.
Yeah, that reminds me of that. It reminds me of the week before I was on break. Coming in 2 days straight with just coffee because I just looked upset. Everybody wondering what was up with me. Mr. Flash, are you feeling okay? No. It's the sun. You see the sun? It's barely up. It's barely above the fucking horizon. I'm here.
I got reminded of that story because like mid-story you were telling, I like sniffed real hard and I was like,
stop sniffing,
bro. That happened, bro.
Hey, everybody's a G until pollen hits.
People are, yeah, but I don't have allergies.
Like you son of a gun.
Yeah.
My brother, I got allergies.
That's my brother's one weakness. He got allergies to everything, to dog hair, cat hair, grass, pollen.
That man buff too.
Everything.
Now I know how to defeat your brother.
It's rough.
I know how to defeat that Captain American sized mother trucker now.
That boy.
Just a pollen ball at him. Get out of here.
You gotta have the Claritin on deck like I don't know.
That's crazy.
Saving grace. About 30, 45 minutes later, he'll be good. He'll be back at 100%.
Nah, bro, that's it. I'm gonna beat him up in that time. Oh man, so while we're talking about movies and things coming out, I'm actually happy to say that as of like a week and a half ago, the Disney Fox merger is complete.
Mm-hmm.
So we officially have every single Marvel character under one production company. Hashtag not Sony.
I was gonna say
Sony. Let Sony do their thing.
I punched myself where I shouldn't have punched myself.
In your tattoo?
Yeah, that shit's tender.
Which is really awesome because now we have the ability to use every character in every sense of the world, and we can finally get Wolverine back.
Damn, you know what I should have said?
What?
I should have told my coworker. If I was doing coke, why would you think I'm this depressed still? Anyways, I'm done. I'm done. Go back to the Marvel
story.
No, go back to it.
You ruined my news anchoring.
Wolverine. I don't know what that word was that was about to come out of my mouth.
We're gonna have Wolverine. I think that's the only player character I really cared about was Wolverine. I mean, I'm happy that we're getting the Fantastic Four back. They're about to go through their freaking third reboot in my lifetime.
See, but the Fantastic Four is just trash.
I don't know about that statement.
Their powers don't translate easily to the big screen.
One's stretch, one's invisible, one's on fire, and one's a block.
Like the invisible one you could do, but then it's just like a blank ass screen. The fire one you could do, that one's easy. I mean,
actually, let's just be honest. The Fantastic Four movie from 2004, Johnny Storm's ability was to become Captain America a few years later.
The thing you could do, come on, but I really don't know if there's a way to make Mr. Fantastic look like even decent, even halfway decent. Like he's gonna look like 2004 Mr. Incredible. I mean, Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Incredible, Mr. Fantastic, Incredible? And that's just gonna be not.
I'm down though. I'm down to see what they'll do. I'm ready for new stories to be told.
I feel like people with stretchy powers just cannot be put in a movie because they're gonna look stupid.
I don't know how I feel about that statement, but okay.
All right.
Okay, but sure that for you that's what you're worried about, but I'm ready because Kevin Feige's already said that one of the first things he wants to adapt as a major story is X-Men versus Avengers. And you know how cool it would be if Avengers 5 was X-Men versus Avengers?
That's cool. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Like, I don't know if you've ever seen that story before, but it's a pretty great story.
I haven't. You know I don't watch this. I'm not a nerd like this wall I'm looking at. I just wanted Tyler Creator Squirrel Girl.
I'm a pretty big nerd. But I mean, it'd be pretty cool. Like, X-Men versus Avengers is pretty good. You can now rock up the Avengers roster a lot because you have the X-Men in it.
Yeah.
We might actually get some good X-Men stories in the comics because I know they've been trashing the X-Men in the comics for years because they haven't had the rights.
I want a good Ghost Rider movie. I want to pay homage to my father.
Keep dreaming.
Bro,
unless you have Nick. I mean,
damn it! I said it. I told myself I wasn't gonna say it, but it came out on accident.
Calling your father the writer?
No, not that.
Oh.
I said that 3-letter word that we got to count on last time.
Man, make sure you guys are following us on Instagram because I'm gonna be posted there more. Some of that's wild.
I feel like
we really not trying to out. Now I'm thinking about not saying that word.
I feel like Ghost Rider could have cool stories. Maybe it's just because I like him. Maybe I'm a stan. Like, I want to see a new Spawn movie, too, which I know is not Marvel or DC.
Yeah, that's Dark Horse, bro.
But I love Spawn so
I think
much.
they're working on one, though.
Yeah.
And I know they're working on a new Blade movie, but they're trying to get Wesley Snipes for it, and I'm just like, nah.
Hell yeah. We need Nestle Snipes back.
Why'd you say that?
Did you see... did you see the Hellboy trailer?
Yeah, I'm not hyped for it.
Because I didn't. Apparently people are hyped for it, but I didn't.
They told you everything that's going to happen in the story in the trailer.
I'm not a big fan of Hellboy.
I bet you $3 that Hellboy's being made by Sony.
I'm not a huge fan of Hellboy. I saw the original movies, and I don't remember what happens in them.
I did not like the original movies.
Or what that guy looks like. Well, I know what he looks like, but I don't know what his powers are. I don't know what he does. I don't know his enemies. I don't know anything.
I don't know nothing about him really. I remember those early movies, and I remember the guy who played Hellboy was Rob Paulson, I believe.
Yeah.
And he went to go do Son of Anarchy, and then that's how I remember him.
Dang, Sons of Anarchy, is that old?
Like, yeah, actually.
That's crazy.
I've seen all of Son of Anarchy. I just remember my sister's husband at the time was watching it every week, and I didn't have a choice.
The realest sister.
Yeah. I remember I just didn't have a choice on the TV, so I just sat there and watched a bunch of biker gangs doing stuff, and I was just like, okay, cool.
I love her so much. I've never seen an episode of, what is that shit called again? Sons of Anarchy. I probably should, though.
I mean, it's a good watch. It's like, I don't know if I'll put it on the same level as TV history and like Breaking Bad, but it's a pretty good show.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know. What else do I need to watch? I remember like 3 years ago, everyone was like, you gotta watch Breaking Bad, bro. And I watched it and I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was cool. I watched it with my ex.
I still have never seen The Office from start to finish. I know that's something that you've done.
Yeah, I watched it with my ex. Took a while.
I did watch Scrubs from beginning to end.
I've never seen it.
And then the reboot. I mean, not the reboot, but the continuation, and that was bad. Scrubs is a pretty good one to watch.
Yeah.
I gotta see if I can find someone to help me watch Grey's Anatomy, because that's a one that's just...
Is that the one with that long face looking guy?
Yeah.
The one who always looks sad?
Yeah, it's like McDreamy, and then there's McSteamy, and then there's McDumpy, and then...
Are those real names?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Except for the last one. I made a big dumpy.
But those other two are real?
Yes. I am not kidding. Yeah, I know. It's wild, isn't it?
Yeah, so this episode's over. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
18 minutes in, we quit. Oh, man. But, man. Oh, Cloak and Dagger. Speaking of Marvel stuff, Cloak and Dagger is back on season 2, so I would definitely want to watch that.
Yeah.
That's something you should watch. I watched the first season. I think I was actually keeping up with it because I had it on Hulu.
I saw the last episode of the first season.
Did you watch it with me?
Yeah, before I moved in sometime. It was just on.
Oh, yeah.
When I came over.
I feel like you catch a lot of TV shows just watching them with me.
Pretty much. I don't know what to watch.
And then you just hear all my wild-ass recaps.
Yeah, and your YouTube videos that summarize everything.
I'd be like, bro, Savitar did this, it did this, it did this. You should watch all of The Flash with me, though.
Oh, bro, Godspeed is the only person I care about from the DC universe.
But if you don't watch The Flash, you won't get the importance of him.
I thought you were going to say of your jokes, and I was like, I don't want to get the importance of your jokes, ever.
Like, I can throw you into, like, DC Rebirth. I can give you, like, a stack of comic books, and you could just enjoy the introduction to Godspeed. Like, it's so easy to do it, but it's so easy to do in a Rebirth because he's part of the first arc of DC Rebirth.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you want a good 5-issue read, I got it for you.
Maybe.
On that note, I have to get DC Universe because I want to watch Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
I think Doom Patrol is going to be a really good one. Like, it was really good. I think the reviews are coming out and it's going pretty strong right now. DC has just announced a bunch of other shows like Stargirl.
Yeah, I'm going to just rewatch Super Friends.
Why would you do that to yourself? At least watch Batman Brave and the Bold.
And then Gargoyles after that.
Hey, did you hear that DC wanted Jordan Peele to direct a live action version of Gargoyles?
Nah.
I watched that.
I heard Jordan Peele say he wasn't going to cast white people unless he had to, though.
Hold up. So can we talk about that for a minute?
Yeah. It wasn't on my list. It just came to my head.
So for people who didn't hear and didn't know this, Jordan Peele just came out saying like, hey, he's really not looking into casting white men as the lead in his movies because he said he's seen that movie. And that's a reference to the fact that the majority of Hollywood movies are predominantly led by white men. And he wants to be able to continue to cast black people as the leads. He's not saying he's not casting white people at all. It's just he wants the main center protagonist of his movies to be of a black culture.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, like, I feel like people saw the headlines and freaked the fuck out and was like, Jordan Peele's a racist. He won't cast black people in his movies. Rah, 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 rah.
It sounded like people who didn't watch Get Out clearly had white people in those movies.
True. The white people were all villains.
Yeah, they were. I was trying to think of one that wasn't, but yeah, they were.
Nah, they were all freaking
I
crazy.
was like, his best friend, black. What's his black? Oh, fuck, yeah. You're right. Lakeith Stanfield.
But then again, that movie was awesome.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. And I'm actually kind of hyped for Jordan Peele to keep making movies. If we're getting a Jordan Peele movie every other year, I think I'd be cool with that because he makes some pretty good movies. I haven't saw Us yet. I will be seeing it this week.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't get the outrage about it. Like, everybody says stuff like that. Like, I think it's crazy because a lot of people are like tripping about it, about what he says. But no one complains when like black people weren't like, if famous white director, if Josh Whedon said he's not casting black people as his lead, I personally believe like that's your choice. We're going to speak with our money. But it's like if Josh Whedon said, oh, I don't want black people to play leads in my movie, that doesn't hold the same weight and importance as Jordan Peele saying he doesn't want to cast white men. We see every movie white man as a lead. A lot of my favorite movies are white men with leads because the majority of movies are white men with leads.
Crazy Stupid Love.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah.
I was hoping that we would just keep doing the thing.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That's one of my favorite movies. I can't lie. And it's not like I go to the movie theaters because an actor is black or white.
Could you imagine Black Panther starring Ashton Kutcher?
Ooh. Wait. No. Nah. He couldn't pull it off.
Yeah. I have faith in him.
Nah, he couldn't. You know who could though?
Who?
The guy who plays James Bond right now. He could be a Black Panther. He has that serious face.
Fucking Daniel Craig?
Yeah. He has a really serious face.
Yeah, he does.
He could do it. Is that what we're doing now? We're doing recap. Oh, okay. Hold up. 2009, Donald Glover cast as Scott Pilgrim in Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Think he can do it?
I guess, but then that would kind of be like, it's just trash to the source material at that point.
Why?
Like, don't change people's races or genders or
Okay.
whatever.
This just reminds me of J.K. Rowling's old goofy ass. I mean, I think in some storytelling, you can switch characters out based off their race because some things just don't matter when it comes to race, though.
Yeah.
Perfect example. It doesn't matter what race Superman is.
But you see him, like, on every cover looking a certain way. So it's kind of weird to change. That's like seeing the Harry Potter covers and then casting Jaden Smith as Harry Potter. Like, this is clearly not what this man
Please don't
looks
speak
like
that into existence.
in any of these book covers and any of the media and anything. And that's what bugs me about it.
I guess. But okay. Let's just say Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone came out today. If you threw a black kid in the beginning of that story, I don't think it matters. If you rebooted it and you threw him in there, I don't think it matters. Now, there's some characters that I feel like because of their mythology, they have to be a certain race. You can't cast a white guy to play the T'Challa version of Black Panther. You can't. Can T'Challa take on a white kid as a protege? Maybe. And he could become the next Black Panther.
Yeah.
I think the biggest, and this is a good example of it, I think the big message about a movie, like superhero movies at least, like Into the Spider-Verse, is that anyone can be under the mask.
Yeah.
But I feel like certain things are just not like, I think audiences won't accept one thing, and then me as a viewer won't accept a certain thing.
Yeah.
You can make Batman black. I believe that the next Batman in the comics is going to be Thomas Duke, who's currently the Signal.
That's a black ass name.
Yep. And I believe he's going to be the next Batman in the comics, but you can't make Bruce Wayne black.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne comes from own money. The story becomes, you're gonna have to give me some really deep story like changes to make Bruce Wayne black.
They just Karate Kid it, bro.
I mean, they can't.
Damn it, I said it again.
Karate Kid is another good example though. Like you change the story so much that the guy who is it like Daniel? Daniel can be black in that sense.
I don't know his name.
I have not watched Karate Kid since I was a kid.
Speaking of which, did I tell you about my coworkers' ridiculous band names in the past?
Not yet, but
All right, I'm about to tell you these in reverse order.
reverse
Like
order.
from the last one he started to the first one he was in. So the last one was Goodbye for Now, which is whatever. That's all right, whatever. It sounds like a band name.
Yeah.
Like Bring Me the Horizon, The Ghost Inside, System of a Down, whatever. The second one he was in was a band called Titty Hard On, which just shows you that my coworkers are wild individuals. And the first band he was ever in was Mr. Miyagi's Banana Factory. So, yeah, there's another fun fact about my coworkers and how wild they are. We are. Everybody calls us Gary's Collection of Weirdos. And I don't think they're wrong.
Tell Gary to fire all of you and just to hire me.
I don't think they're wrong, dude. We're all just weird.
Was I wearing these headphones during the whole entire first time of this podcast?
Yeah, you were. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, no wonder I was fiddling with stuff. Oh, man. I guess we could talk about Cardi B.
Hell yeah. Well, not hell yeah because of that. Please put your phone away. I don't ever want to see anything like that again in my life. We ran into the original Golden Boy getting food today. You know?
Hold on, give me a minute.
And his mom. The greatest people. Are we going over there for Thanksgiving?
Hell yeah. Okay, guys. Time for the meat of this podcast today, boys.
No, there's some other meat too.
Okay.
I got some meat for him.
I got one piece of meat. You tell me the second piece.
Not like that though.
Come on.
Nah, you go first. Cause
Nah, mine's is way bigger than what you're talking about.
are you sure?
Okay, tell me what you're talking about.
Come on, bro. You already know. That's why you were upset when we started this. That's what we're gonna end on. Because I don't want to move from that into some bullshit drama and then just be like, okay.
No, I'm talking about Cardi, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the meat. That's the meat. I'm not talking about this mess.
No, not that mess.
No.
The other mess that had you sad earlier. That's what we're gonna end on.
Oh God,
Because
no.
we can't keep going after that.
I don't want to end on that. Can we just make that short and sweet? I don't want to talk about that really.
Yeah, I could do it right at the end.
Okay. Because that really does hurt me. I do have a couple of words to say about that. So let's talk about the real meat, and then we're gonna end on that because that really does fuck with me today.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys don't know, this week Cardi B was she was outed. She was outed for some bullshit she's done. Some news came out that some of her old Periscope lives or whatever Twitter lives, some live videos showing her telling people that when she used to be a stripper back in the day, she used to drug and steal men's stuff.
Yeah.
Which is a no-no. I think everybody here in the third bedroom of this house agrees that that's a big no-no.
Yeah, we got to come up with a name for this house.
It used to be Marzone.
Fuck it, we leaving this bitch anyway.
True. But on that note, that's what was brought up and that's what was talked about. But what was added on this was the fact that now people are comparing her
To Bill
Cosby because of the drugging. And before I bring up my point of view, I asked Miles this earlier, and he's been thinking about it for a couple hours, not a couple of days. How do you feel? Do you feel like Cardi B drugging and stealing from men is the same as Bill Cosby drugging and raping women?
I'm not going to say it's the same. I'm not going to say it's like any lighter of a situation. But what came into my head when you first asked me that was it sounds like she did it out of necessity, which sort of makes it a little different than Bill Cosby, who is clearly like famous at the time of all the stuff he was doing. Like, if you got to do it to survive, I'm not saying it's right. I don't know. It's tough either way.
Okay. I'm gonna get your head jogging on this then. So, I have a very distinct like stance on this. Fuck Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Fuck Cardi B, but don't fuck Cardi B as hard as like fucking Cosby. I think in Bill Cosby's case, it is so monstrous of a thing for years. And these are some, just, we have to talk about the scale of this fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby, for decades, was drugging and raping women. He did not do this because he was a struggling actor. He didn't do this because he was, just a sick person looking for help. He was a monster who sat and drugged and raped women for decades.
Yep.
And that in itself is a very monstrous and destructive thing. Cardi B, which is, yes, I didn't when I originally think about this, I was not thinking about her doing it out of necessity. Cardi B drugged and stole from men, which one in this thing is a very, like, that's a really nasty and fucking fucked up thing to do to people.
Yeah.
But it's a different crime that should cause us to treat it slightly different when we're coming to like punishing her.
Yeah.
On that note, she is not getting convicted for a crime. It was brought up. It was her admitting to it. And I think a lot of it when she admitted it was that, hey, I don't want anyone talking mess about the stuff that I do. I did a lot of shit to survive. I used to drug and steal from men because I needed to survive, which is a very important thing to note it out. Like,
see, but also that was something that I was like, I don't know if that was for sure. That was something that I was just like an angle I was coming at it from, because I'm thinking, like, Bill Cosby was like celebrity, like he was cemented in Hollywood when he was doing all his shit. Cardi B was just a stripper from New York, I think.
So the context of the live video was her saying she was doing this shit to survive, doing this shit for money, doing this shit to take care of herself.
Yeah.
Which does not make it any less of a more fucked up thing. But if you're a rich person stealing from people, it's different from a poor person stealing from people.
Yeah.
And I mean, if Cardi B gets convicted, if the guys are coming back out and saying, "Oh, Cardi B did this, and this to me," sure, convict her. Sure, put her in jail. Let it put her in front of a jury, a judge, her peers. Let the courts handle it like we let the courts handle Bill Cosby.
Do you think she'd actually get any jail time for that though?
I think so. I think she'll definitely get some jail time.
I think she'll get like a big ass fine and like community service or like some kind of like probationary something.
I think if guys come out or people come out and say Cardi B did this, I think there'll be some serious consequences.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be in the same case of Jose Smollett, who was like, he got off way too easy and way too quick
for what he did.
Yeah. Actually, I take that back. I don't think she will get any time.
Like, if she's stealing, let's say it's like $200 to $500 from people here and there, that's much different than drugging and like raping somebody.
True. I want to see who will come out. I'm gonna take back what I said. I don't think she's gonna do any time, only because 6ix9ine ain't got no time
that we know of yet.
Yeah. And you're right. If it's like a couple $100, I think there's gonna be like,
there'll be some consequences, but I don't know if there'll be any like actual jail time.
And I don't think the consequences are gonna be as severe as Bill Cosby, because it's not the same. No. Now, cancel culture is gonna do its thing. Cancel culture is gonna take its course on this.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Cardi B is gonna run out into irrelevancy. Is she going to, eventually just not become a thing? I think Cardi B is, I've said this before when we were talking about the M Grammys. Mm-hmm. I may not like Cardi B. I think there's some respect to be had for her situation, the type of person she's become. But I mean, I don't believe in cancel culture as quickly as a lot of people do.
I think she'll be okay.
I don't think she should be okay though. I think there should be a conversation that's had, and I think we do need to do something about it. I just don't think it needs to be on the same level as Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of hard to say because a lot of people, the argument for a lot of people is, oh, you're saying that because she's a woman. Oh, you're saying that because she's not black. Which, while we're on this note, let me see what Cardi B is exactly.
I just don't feel like it's a situation where it needs to go from like superstar of the rap game, quote unquote, to like working at a Whole Foods because her career is just like flattened because like I don't know if it's that serious of a thing.
She's Afro Trinidadian mother and Dominican father. So I'm letting everybody know that if you're from Trinidad and you're black.
Yeah, she's black. She keeps the N-word all she wants.
I think that's another big thing where we were like you're letting a Latino use the N-word. She's Trinidadian. Like, let me get some facts out there. Columbus brought slaves to Central America before we even hit America. So a lot of us first was dropped off down in the Caribbean area.
I'll put it like for me, and this is probably gonna sound like weird to a lot of people, but I feel like Latinos and blacks are not that different. Like I wouldn't care if a Latino said the N-word around me. Because like the way society has stereotypes based on ethnicities, they're closer to us than like I feel like Asians and white people get like the quote unquote good stereotypes and Latinos and blacks get like
I don't know. I see where you're coming from, and I'm gonna tackle it from a different angle. And I'm gonna preface this be about like the places where I used to live. So if I'm in LA, I don't let a lot of Hispanic people from like LA say the N-word.
Yeah.
Because there's been Mexican gangs and black gangs who have fought.
Yeah.
Who have beef, who have killed each other. Like down there, it's really different politics when it comes to that word. Mm-hmm. As no matter where you go, there's politics to that word. Now, personally, my Hispanic friends can say the N-word. I have some really cool Hispanic homies who just allowed to say it. Yeah. But that's because I trust and know these people are not using this word out of malicious, out of like hatred in their heart. Yeah. We have a whole homie who's the hardy R all the time. Yeah, true. And that's the most Christian man I know. Yeah. So I put him on the same playing field as I put everybody else. Like I can tell if you're using the word maliciously or not. Yeah. And
I feel like it has to be a combination of those things though.
It's about who you are. And I tell anybody, if you're not black and you use the N-word and I'm nowhere around to help you, nigga, you out of luck. Sorry. Can't help you.
Yeah, you're right. Because the way I thought about it, like, we're always associated, like, both Latinos and African Americans are associated with, like, poverty, like, gangs, drugs, like, just everything. You see what's going on with Trump and the wall and, like, all this racial tension it's causing. Like, they get all the shitty stuff, and then nobody else gets really shit on like us and them. So I'm like, we kind of like in the same boat. So I'm not really tripping too hard.
I guess.
I know it's not. It's not for them like that, but it doesn't really bother me either.
I am going to apologize on behalf of American Hispanic people. Y'all are getting the butt of it right now. Yeah. Black people, we ain't been getting targeted like we used to.
We love y'all.
But thanks to Trump, y'all getting the worst of it right now.
Fuck it. We with him. I'm with him.
But I guess that's how I really just feel about the Cardi B thing, bro.
Yeah.
And Cardi, she got, everybody has their opinion about her. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not the biggest hater. I take what I can get from her. She's a pretty cool person. From what I can tell, her voice still annoys the shit out of me though.
Think so? I think she has a good rapper voice.
No, I'm talking about her like talking voice. Oh.
I haven't. Listen, I have no experience with that.
Don't. Just listen to her rap. I think Bodak Yellow's a pretty tight song. There's some she got some hot bars sometimes.
I don't know what Bodak Yellow is. I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh, I'll play it for you later.
I know it's like the one song that put her on the map.
Yeah, late 2017, bro.
I don't listen to Cardi like that. I threw it on the New Year's playlist for the girls.
I was in Arizona when I heard that. Visited my Mima. You know, I'm out there. Cardi. Oh man. I think we got one last thing and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah. So probably what? It's 8:00. Jesus. Probably like 4 hours ago.
Man, the day of the recording though.
So Nipsey got shot outside of his.
Nah, don't say it like that.
Outside of his shop in L.A. and passed away like. It wasn't that long. It was like a 10 minutes from the news breaking that he was shot to like him dying, right?
45
minutes.
45 minutes.
It felt like 10 minutes, bro.
I mean, it felt like 10 minutes because we was over here hype trying to listen to Nipsey Hussle songs.
But
praying for him.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, Nipsey Hussle.
He was what, 33?
Yep, California rapper.
And he was just
passed away today. I think what sucks about it, and it's the same thing that kind of sucked when X passed, they're like, actually, Nipsey has been on a fucking high rise for like a couple of years now, actually.
Yeah.
So, like, I remember back when he dropped the mixtape with Gambino back in 2012. Mm-hmm. That's when he started, like, the whole entire little, like, cool redemption arc that he was been on.
Yeah.
Doing giving back to the community, really just being on top of his shit. And I think that what really fucking sucks is that him and X... And no, I have the same level of like knowledge of their discography and all of that.
So not much.
Not much. Like I know some Nipsey Hussle songs. I've more acquainted to like his interviews and his personality.
Yeah.
But man, just to hear that like he's gone and he's leaving his children behind. And I'm gonna just tell her off bat. If y'all see this, don't be spreading information about conspiracy theories about why he passed away.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about that too, so I'm glad you brought that up.
Don't talk about how it's about the documentary or how it's about gang relations. Let the man is gone, the man is dead. Let him rest in peace. Send love, send blessings, send peace to his family because it's hard. It has to be hard on people's families right now.
Put some respect on his name. My name is my name. Put some respect on that.
Yeah, really just respect them. So, respect the family at this time because it's hard.
Yeah, rest in peace to Nipsey.
Someone lost a son. Someone lost a partner. Someone lost a dad. I mean, I know Nipsey had hoes, so, you know, someone lost lovers today. Like,
we all lost an artist.
We all lost an artist, and I think that's what's the worst about it because now that's it. We got everything that we got from Nipsey Hussle because someone was out there shooting like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. And
it really just sucks. Ah, man, it's hard out here. So stay safe. It's gonna be. I don't think I can handle anyone being lost anymore. Like,
well,
I can't do it.
I have nothing else to say about that because
I can't handle no more loss.
Don't look at me.
Can't handle no more loss, bro.
Yeah. So I think that's it. Like, I didn't want to talk about this first and then move on to Cardi because you can't. You gotta either. Nah, you can't start on it either because you're gonna be depressed as hell for the whole rest of it. You're like, man, none of this shit even matters, bro.
Nipsey's gone, dog. Nipsey's gone, bro. It sucks. It sucks.
Yeah.
So
you kind of gotta end on it and just pay tribute and like not just leave it at that.
I'm going to leave some parting words for y'all before we do the outro. Make sure you tell someone that you love them today. If you got someone that you haven't talked to in a while, y'all fighting and shit, just make sure you tell them that you love them. Keep people in your heart and don't be a petty punk. Don't be a petty bitch.
You saying I should
shut the fuck up.
I should call Voldy?
Please don't. You know. You're different. I got to protect you. But I mean, if you got someone that you really do miss and you really do want to talk to and they're not going to be bad on your mental health, reach out, show some love today, show some love to somebody because, you know, you never know what's going to happen. And fuck it. A lot of people go through some shit.
You know what that means? That means I ain't got nobody to talk to.
I'm right here. Fuck you, dog. I'm right here.
We live together.
I don't want to go through it alone. Doo-doo, doo-doo. You're my best friend, bro. Don't leave me for show. Doo-doo.
What the hell?
Oh, man, guys. Guys, thanks for being here for another week, another episode, another piece of our lives.
Yep. We probably won't miss another episode for like another month.
Or 2. We're going to try.
What episode is this? 5?
6.
Where have I been for the other ones?
I don't know. We got 7 more episodes before the season finale.
So y'all got 4 more episodes before we just go on hiatus.
4,
Again.
4 more? No, we're not. We're going between here to the end of the season, bro.
Ooh, but technically we had 6.
This is technically 7.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Okay, so we had 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, all right. All right. Y'all got 6 more weeks, a month and a half. After Endgame, we going dark till August.
We're not doing that because that's horrible for anyone's. No, but we are going to keep this format at least for another couple of weeks. Oh, yeah, this is technically episode 5, but I'm saying this, we have 7 more episodes before we, me and Miles sit down and figure out what we're going to do about the podcast. So.
Season 2,
Bring
baby.
on
guest speakers.
Yeah, baby. We got to put money into the shit.
Bring in Comanche.
Come on. I'm cool, Chief. I'm cool.
I was just trying to think who else is local.
We got some friends we might be bringing into this shit.
Seren.
And
God.
The light's going dark. So everyone, we comment, rate, subscribe.
Yeah. We appreciate you.
Hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Follow us on our social media. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and we will see you guys next week.
And hype us up so we don't miss another week of depression.
Please do.
Hype us up. That's all we ask.
Love, peace and blessings. Please tell someone that you love them. Bye.
Bye.